1424 species in genus Peperomia. My fascination with Peperomia. Hi, I'm Ferb Vu, and I've got a confession to make. I'm a bit obsessed with Peperomia from the Piperaceae family. These compact, easygoing wonders have completely taken over my heart and a good portion of my shelves. There's just something about their diverse foliage, with textures ranging from smooth and waxy to deeply ridged and bumpy, that I find utterly captivating. What truly draws me to Peperomia, though, is their resilience. As someone who travels frequently, I need plants that can tolerate a bit of neglect. Peperomias fit the bill perfectly. They don't mind if I miss a watering or two, and they thrive in the bright, indirect light that my apartment offers. A world of Peperomia. The sheer variety within the Peperomia genus is astounding. With over 1,000 species, there's a Peperomia out there for everyone. See full list at monsteraholic.com. How to care for Peperomia. Peperomia are generally low-maintenance plants, but providing them with the right environment is key to keeping them happy. Here's a breakdown of their basic needs. Light. Peperomias prefer bright, indirect sunlight. Avoid harsh, direct sun, which can scorch the leaves. A spot near an east-facing window is ideal. Watering. These little guys don't like soggy feet. Water thoroughly when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Allow excess water to drain completely and avoid letting the plant sit in water. Soil. A well-draining potting mix is crucial. Opt for a cactus or succulent mix, or create your own by combining potting soil with perlite or sand for added drainage. Humidity. Peperomias appreciate moderate humidity levels, but they can tolerate average household humidity. If your air is particularly dry, consider misting the plant occasionally or using a pebble tray filled with water. How to propagate Peperomia. Peperomia are easy to propagate, allowing you to expand your collection or share the plant you love with friends. Here are two common methods. Leaf cuttings. Take a healthy leaf with a short stem attached. Plant the stem end in moist potting mix and keep the soil lightly damp. New growth should emerge in a few weeks. Stem cuttings. Cut a healthy stem with a few nodes, leaf bumps, just below a node. Remove the lower leaves and plant the stem in moist potting mix. Keep the soil lightly damp and new shoots should sprout from the nodes. What to plant with Peperomia. Peperomia pair well with other low-light-loving plants. Here are a few ideas. Ferns. Ferns, like the maidenhair fern, Adiantum, share similar light and humidity needs, creating a lush, tropical feel. ZZ plant. Zimioculca zimifolia. The ZZ plant's glossy, deep green foliage complements the various textures and colors of Peperomia leaves. Snake plant. Sansevieria snake plants are another low-maintenance option, adding a touch of architectural interest to the pot arrangement. Are Peperomias toxic to cats and dogs? The good news is Peperomia are generally considered non-toxic to both cats and dogs according to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA. However, it's always best to supervise pets around plants, as ingesting any large amount of foliage can cause stomach upset. Is Peperomia a succulent? While Peperomia share some characteristics with succulents, such as fleshy leaves, they are not classified as true succulents. Unlike succulents, Peperomia don't store water in their leaves for extended periods. Do Peperomia flower? Peperomia do produce flowers, but they are often small and inconspicuous, typically green or white spikes that emerge from the base of the plant. The foliage is the main ornamental feature of Peperomia. Does Peperomia like humidity? Peperomias appreciate moderate humidity, but they can adapt to average household levels. If your air is dry, misting the plant occasionally or using a pebble tray can help. Why is my Peperomia drooping? Drooping leaves can be a sign of overwatering or underwatering. Check the soil moisture. If it's soggy, let the plant dry out completely before watering again. Do Peperomias like to be root-bound? No, Peperomias don't necessarily thrive when root-bound. While they can tolerate being slightly pot-bound for a short period, eventually they will need more space to grow. Signs your Peperomia might be root-bound include slow growth, leaves turning yellow or brown at the base, and roots circling the pot's drainage holes. How much light does Peperomia need? Peperomia prefer bright, indirect sunlight. Avoid harsh, direct sun, which can scorch the leaves. An east-facing window is ideal. They can tolerate lower light conditions, but growth may be slower. Signs your Peperomia isn't getting enough light include leggy growth with spaced-out leaves and a loss of vibrant colors. How to repot peperomia. Repot your peperomia when it becomes root-bound, typically every 1 to 2 years. Choose a pot only slightly larger than the current one, with good drainage holes. Use a well-draining potting mix suitable for cacti or succulents. Water the plant thoroughly after repotting and allow excess water to drain. Troubleshooting peperomia problems. Pests. Peperomia are generally pest-resistant, but mealybugs and scale can occasionally be an issue. Treat infestations with insecticidal soap or neem oil spray. Brown leaves. This can be caused by underwatering, overwatering, or sunburn. Check the soil moisture and adjust your watering habits. Remove any sunburnt leaves. Yellowing leaves. This can be a sign of overwatering, nutrient deficiency, or aging leaves. Reduce watering frequency and fertilize occasionally during the growing season with a balanced houseplant fertilizer diluted to half strength. I encourage anyone looking to add some greenery to their home to consider peperomia. These versatile plants are perfect for both novice and experienced plant owners alike. With their diverse forms, easy care requirements, and air-purifying qualities, peperomia truly are the perfect houseplant companion.